Hi, fellow traders. What's happening? I hope you guys had a great hump day. I know for me, this is kind of the first full day of the week. But again, not much happened after 10:30. And I'm not an ambulance chaser, so I'm not chasing all the stocks that are moving for one reason or another. So kind of stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to, and making the best out of that. But looking for it to pick up when earnings season kicks off tomorrow. It may be a slow start. It may not be until Monday when things really start cranking up. But I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing so far. I know there's some challenges, but coming off of a record earnings season that we had last quarter, I think we're going to continue that trend. Quick message for you today: when you focus on you're gonna grow. When you focus on all the other BS around you, you're gonna allow that to grow, and that's gonna overcome any personal growth that you have going on. So what you have to do, especially in trading, focus on you. Don't focus on what other people are saying or other people are doing or whatever. You focus on what you do, what's working for you, and you're going to start growing. But believe me, if you start believing all of the BS and following that stuff up because it sounds like what you want to hear, that's what's going to grow. And I don't think you're going to like the way it smells when it reaches maturity. So focus on you. Going forward, it's your growth, your timetable. So you want to focus on you. So you guys know me. I don't hide from criticisms or anything like that. I take what anybody posts seriously, and I give it a serious, honest look. So I got this comment yesterday, and I just kind of want to break it down and answer it. So for those that looked at it and have questions about it, I'm going to tell you exactly where I stand on this. So here's the first part. Unless YouTube is just an outlet for you to just talk, then keep doing you. But the channel isn't going to grow with 44-minute long videos where you probably could have covered the info in 5 to 10 minutes. All right, number one, I don't monetize my videos, so I could care less how many followers I get or anything like that. That's not important to me. What's important to me is putting out everything I know that traders need in order to be successful. There's well over a 90% failure rate still. With all of this stuff out here, with all of this so-called education, there's still over a 90% failure rate from people trying to day trade or trading, period. So what I put out is what I feel is necessary to help whoever wants to listen make it. And if one person listens, I'm good. I'm happy with that. Because unlike 98% of the people out here, I am a certified teacher here in the state of South Carolina. I taught school in the classroom for many, many years. I teach the institute that new teachers coming into the industry have to go through. So I think I know what works and what doesn't. And trying to teach Cliff Notes in 5 to 10 minutes about something that's really, really important is not going to cut it. Because you have multiple learning styles, You know, people, there are different buzzwords that hit people differently. So if you may not get it the way I explain it this way, you may get it the way I explain it the other way or another way. So it's not something that you could do. And the people that are looking for, 10 or 15 minute videos, I'd rather not waste my time dealing with them anyway, and they'd rather not waste their time dealing with me. So it's kind of a mutual thing. And there are a lot of people that go through and look up something on a specific subject, and they pick the shortest video. You get what you pay for, so to speak. It's what it boils down to. You get what you pay for. So I'm going to cover what I'm going to cover. I'm going to teach what I'm going to teach, and I'm going to put it out there in different ways as to reach, as many people as I can. Eventually, people find their way back because they're not getting what they need and they want the rest of the story. And that's what I have. So moving on, I've been following you since you left Warrior Trading and have not really seen any growth. This tells me this person really hasn't been paying attention. Because if you've been with me since, the last 5 years since I left, you have seen tremendous growth in me as a trader. And we never stop growing as a trader. I don't care how many years we've been in the industry, we're going to continue to grow. My patience has gotten a hell of a lot better. My dealing with my emotions has gotten a hell of a lot better. I've gone through and I've adapted to the market conditions consistently. I'm able to react quicker. All of these things are tremendous, tremendous growth. If you're looking at trading different strategies, I'm not sharing the intuitive strategies because what my content is for, what my community is for, is new and inexperienced traders that are trying to get what they need, put themselves in a position to be able to become consistently profitable. Okay, not everybody wants to be a professional trader. There's a lot of people that really love their jobs and they're just looking to enhance their retirement, have some extra money when they want to travel and take a vacation, all this good stuff. That's what they're looking for. So it doesn't matter where you go. You have to start. You have to learn how to trade. You have to build a discipline, just like I did. Now, I can sure as hell trade, 1,200 shares versus 300 shares. But how is that going to teach newer traders who can't trade that kind of size and who's not going to be able to risk that kind of money? Because when you trade larger size, you have to risk more money. So I'm not going to do that in front of the guys when I'm trying to teach you a certain way. Now, I do have other accounts, as I've said in the past, that I do trade other strategies. I do teach those to those traders who have proven to me that they're at the level where they could be successful doing it. And no, I don't charge them anymore. They're still members of the community, and they get that for free, just like everybody else. So you want to learn it, you prove to me that you're at that point, and I'm right there to teach you. And these are the guys that have taken advantage of the free mentoring sessions that you get. It doesn't cost you anymore. It's all part of the membership. That option, well, I'm going too far ahead of myself. But, these are the guys that took advantage of that paid attention, didn't look for shortcuts, and now they're kicking ass. Yeah, it's only a handful of people because most people are looking for the shortcuts. They're looking for the easy way out. But, I have to disagree with, me not portraying any growth. Because it's obviously this person hasn't really followed me, may have been sporadic, but yeah, I'm trading the same strategy. They're traders who've been trading the same strategy for 40, 50 years. They just adapted. It's stupid to start changing stuff up that works for you. You just don't do that. You just adapt to market conditions, kind of what we talked about yesterday. You don't make wholesale changes. So yeah, you guys have seen me trade. Yesterday was a perfect example, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute, of one of the things that I've learned to do, that I'm comfortable doing, but you should not do until you get to that point where you are disciplined, when you're able to read price action and all of that good stuff. So just wanted to address those things real quick. Like I said, I don't hide from anything. I'm not trying to get 1,000 subscribers here. That's not my goal. My goal is to teach. Okay, it's probably why, I keep things slow. It's just the way it is. But that's that. So let's take a look at the trades from today. All right, so this actually, hold on, let me blow this up a little bit. All right, so yesterday, if you watched the video yesterday, which maybe you didn't because it was 40 minutes long, if you go back and watch the end, the last 5 or 10 minutes, I talk about the NET trade, the AFRM trade that I took yesterday afternoon when I got back. I only traded yesterday afternoon. I got back in town probably an hour later than I wanted to, but still it wasn't much there. Okay, wasn't a whole lot going on. But I did take this AFRM, and what I did was, the reason why I kept it on was I liked the daily chart. So let me bring this up. I'm going to go back through it again so you can see exactly what I was looking at. All right, hold on. Let me take the triangles off. Configure area, show trade. All right, so you can see this a lot better. All right, so you can see yesterday we were down here, and I was thinking we could get a move to 150 today. Okay, so I wanted to leave the shares I had on. I know I was up. I had 500 shares in play. I know that's larger than what I normally do. Here again, this is the growth that I don't typically show in chat because I'm trying to stay. What I'm doing in chat with the account I'm streaming, I'm trying to stay within the realm of what you guys will be trading. But I did add to this on the pullback yesterday, and I like the daily chart. So I'm like, look, we're holding. We came down and we held a 5-day. This is still very aggressive. And sure enough, we had that aggressive move at the open. It didn't quite get to my second target. It came back relatively quickly and ended up I had to stop out at break even. I couldn't hold it past break even. So the overnight trade did pay off pretty good, but nowhere near as good as I wanted it to. And then here, once it broke the 5-minute opening range, it became a 5-minute opening range trade, and we got the home run trade on it. All right, so I'm gonna move this because we'll come back to this in a minute. So I got the home run trade on it. So we waited for the pullback. When it broke through again, I got the channel break. We did get a pullback, but it held support. It ripped back up. I was able to get the first target, and then it just gave up. So we pulled back, and we pulled all the way back to the linear regression channel. And typically what happens is it holds support, and then we start to rip back up. So I got back in it here and just kind of let it work. I kind of missed this big dip here. I didn't have a stop in play, but I wasn't sitting around watching the chart. But typically you'll get a sell-off or a bump up around 3:30 when people are having to get their accounts in check. Some you still have to get 2 to 1 for overnight. So all of that could be happening. So I'm still holding it overnight because I like the daily chart. We've taken out the 52-week high, which was here. Let me change this. This is a 52-week high. That's what I use to designate 52-week highs. So we did take that out, and you could see we closed above it. We did have a little wick. We got rejected at 150. I'm still looking for it to potentially get there. So let me see if we did get any more. No, we didn't get any more option flow today. 150 was it. So 150 is going to be my next target. My target on this. We'll see if we get to 150 tomorrow. And I'll definitely clean up some here. Now, depending on how it opens, I may add to this and turn this into another trade, but we'll see what it looks like. Right now, the market is strong. You want to look at it. We've got, let me see, over the 10-day and we're under the 5-day, but we're over the 10-day. So we reclaimed well, we never did lose the 10-day, but we claimed it, but we are right at the 5-day, just under the 20-day. I think we could see a gap up tomorrow and maybe test the 50-day. Looking at this and reading the technical part of this chart, we have a chance that this thing could gap up over the 20-day and make a run up. But it can, gap down and start to sell again and come back in through here, and test this support. But, right now, just reading the technicals, I see it potentially bouncing, which can only help this. We had a little sell-off going into 8 o'clock. There was a chance that this could hit 150 or at least maybe 149. I probably would have taken some going into the close, but it just didn't get there. But I feel pretty good about doing the same thing again, holding it overnight and looking for a strong move at the open tomorrow. So that wraps it up for me. I don't think there's anything else. We will be doing what did I do? Oh, there we go. We will be, I will be kicking off the PDT classes because that goes along with my earnings. earning strategy. So we'll be doing that. And then this is kind of some of what I do too. As far as PDT, you find a stock that's building up, has a solid daily chart, solid technicals, and you get in it and you look for the overnight move, and look for it to give a strong move at the open where you can take profit and let the rest work. Exactly what we did here. So that's coming. It's gonna be, it would have started today, but with me being out a half a day Monday, half a day Tuesday, we're gonna get it kicked off next week on Wednesday. So you guys in the community, get prepared for that if you're interested in it. So that's gonna do it for me today. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will catch you tomorrow.